What's up, everybody? It's Justin back again, and today we have something brand new that just hit the market, which is the new Traxxas Mini Slash 4x4. Honestly, I wonder why they didn't call it the Mini Max Slash, simply because it is based off the Mini Max platform. However, by the end of the video, I'm going to prove to you that not all Maxes are built the same. I can't lie, I was quite excited waiting for this truck to release. I wouldn't really say I'm a Traxxas fanboy, but I do like Traxxas. They make a handful of our favorite vehicles and some of the toughest stuff on the market. With that being said, this truck has quite a reputation to live up to. At first glance, the truck looked quite nice, and the body is very detailed, including the interior that is very Mojave or UDR-esque. Once you peel back the body, you'll reveal a Mini Max platform that has been slightly narrowed and has some scaled down Max Slash looking wheels and tires on it. These tires are hard as a rock and absolutely useless, by the way. The truck is also rocking the new BL2S 3300 brushless combo that replaced the 12-turn Titan 550. It also includes a 3500 2S50C battery, but it does not include AA's. Make sure to bring your own batteries for the controller. Now, let's pop a battery in this thing and see what it's made of. And we immediately run into tire scrub issues with the front tires rubbing the fenders of the body. Then it hit me. Remember back when you used to run two-wheel drive Slashes? You always had to use some of the preload spacers in the shocks. If not, the truck would always roll over on a high grip surface and you would generally run into body scrub issues as well. So I busted into the spare parts that was included with the truck to see if I could eliminate the tire scrub issue with just the shock spacers. And that's a big no. Here's a close-up of the tire scrub issue, and here's the body over the front bumper. But unfortunately, it doesn't make a difference because the truck leans quite a bit even with the preload spacers installed. I didn't have a pair of body scissors on hand, so we sent it. Now, I know at this point I had only driven it for about 1 solid minute, but I was quite disappointed in its performance. Even though this is technically a short course truck, it does not do very good on a short course. Not to mention the tire scrub is incredibly distracting while driving, which makes it even more difficult to drive a truck that is already overpowered for the track and surface that it's on. Right here I'm going to try to blip it wide open, and it doesn't even want to try and put the power down. It just immediately loops around on me. Granted, the tires are not broken in yet, but I'm not very happy with their performance.
I was trying to be easy. You saw me trying to be easy, right?
Every time I test out a vehicle, I make sure to let Jeffrey try it at least a little bit. Although he does have RC experience, he's relatively new to the RC world compared to like me that's been in it for 20 years. But he's also a very good gauge of how easy a vehicle is to pick up and run. Simply put, he agreed it was a difficult truck to drive. And surprise, it's even worse on a high grip surface. So we sent the truck outside to see what it would do.
Grass too thick.
I didn't expect the best performance in grass, but this thing does not like grass over 4 inches tall. It just simply will not go. And you'll see right here, it's quite squirrely even on 2S trying to come up the somewhat loose gravel driveway. Here you'll see the truck running in grass that was cut about a week ago. It manages the grass okay, but it definitely wants a smoother surface. Now's a good time to talk about the suspension. It's honestly not too bad, but it's not great at the same time. I mean, I don't expect these trucks to just live on the suspension and not bottom out, but this thing bottoms out just about everywhere it goes. As soon as I get a chance, I'm going to up the weight of the shock fluid and try to increase the dampening to remedy this. Now it's important to note, right here where the truck is currently driving and in the backyard towards the garden is freshly cut grass that was cut this morning. Unfortunately, on this side of the driveway, the grass is about 4.5 inches tall and hasn't been cut for about a week, so the truck does struggle quite a bit. A little toss or bump start gets it going again though. But honestly, this is where the truck wants to be. Somewhere where it's a nice paved, concrete, asphalt, something grippy surface. Here's a couple back-to-back full throttle passes across fresh cut grass for you guys. I'm just saying, if you plan to buy one of these, please make sure you have a decent parking lot nearby or you plan to cut the grass on a regular basis. That's pretty much the only surfaces this truck likes. I'm assuming it would also like a nice prepped clay racetrack, but what doesn't, right? And here's one more for good measure. Overall, it was a really fun truck, but it's in this weird limbo state in between two different levels, where it's too fast for small-scale indoor tracks, which technically minis are built for, but it's not fast enough for outside, and it makes you want more. And now's a good time to mention, this truck is incredibly heavy for its size. So when you go wrecking this thing, I would expect to destroy bumpers and certainly the body like I did in just a 15-minute session. There's numerous dents and creases with a small crack forming at the back right quarter panel edge at the top of the bed. I know it's a basher, but damn, I picked out the pretty pink and purple one because I liked it. I don't want to mess it up. Unfortunately, it's too far gone to care about what it looks like now. Plus, it's a lot of fun to drive, so I might as well just keep running it as hard as I can. And one last thing to close out, don't forget to trim the front edges off of your wheel arches so you have adequate tire clearance.